Virgo, taking a step back this week to truly analyze this person. Check out this reading to see what comes up next. Hi Virgo, welcome back. So this is going to be the week of April 14th. Virgo, it's a general read, not going to be for all of you, but if it resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. Also, Virgo, I did it a little different this time. Usually I will shuffle on camera, but this time I decided to switch up the format, so I already have all of the cards out. Let me know if you like this better. Okay. If you're new to me, welcome. Check out my social media account links down in the description box below for more info. Okay. Overall energy this week is the Hermit, which is your card, Virgo, and it talks about taking time out to reflect. But I also feel like because this is your card, that you are feeling within the Virgo element, meaning on more of the higher vibrational side of a Virgo, which is someone who's dedicated, a hard worker, someone who is loyal too. So I feel like tapping into that energy this week, Virgo. So off to a pretty decent start. Now the recent past is the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the first word that popped into my mind when I was pulling these cards was misinformation. Some of you have been given some misinformation, or you read into something the wrong way, didn't hear all what you needed to hear, or heard only what you wanted to hear. Take it out, resonates. And it caused some definite confusion, okay, about what was the truth, what was not the truth. And so that's a very interesting message to get right off the bat. But I feel like pulling yourself out of that because you're self-assured. So whatever this blip was, this issue, this miscommunication, I feel like it has been corrected, okay? So this is the recent past. Or it's just this energy of like, I actually don't even really care what actually happened. I'm just going to stay in my own lane and focus on myself. And I feel like some of you, that was the resolution, period. So that's interesting. Now coming into this week, Virgo, you have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and then the Magician. So watch out for conflict, particularly in the family environment. Five of Wands always to me talks about family conflict, but because this is a general reading, it could be within relationships that aren't family, like friends or intimate, or it can be within the work environment. It's going to be different for everybody, and I'll break it down to groups at the end. But I guess watch for that. It's like an overly defensive vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think this goes back to the recent past where there was feeling overly defensive because you're not really sure what to think or believe. So that's interesting. But like I said, you have instead put your focus, as opposed to like trying to analyze this and figure it out. I feel like instead you're like, screw it. I'm going to work on myself, you know, or I'm going to pay attention to this, and I'm not paying attention to you, or I'm not paying attention to that issue because I can't impact it. I feel like you can't change it. And so instead what you're focusing on, Virgo, is your self. Nothing wrong with that. Feeling more stable there. Working on the pieces of life that you can impact. Now towards the end of the week, you have the Nine of Swords here, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So like I said, I feel like there's definite stress here. They're so interesting because it's like two sides of the coin. You have this situation going on here where it's kind of stressing you out. Like I said, there might be conflict within the family environment or work environment for some of you that stresses you out, puts you on the defense. Also, you don't have all of the information, trying to dig that up. But at the same time, asserting yourself, stabilizing yourself, sticking up for yourself, feeling more self-confident. Hey, so I feel like if you have issues going on, like I just described, you're taking the more level-headed approach in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're taking the more, I don't know, the approach of, I'm just going to focus on myself and let y'all figure that out on your own. Does that make sense? So that's kind of the general energy. Overall, I feel like towards the end of the week, like I said, there's stressors going on. You know, it's like I said, two sides of the coin. There's two sides to every story. That's what I wanted to say. I feel like that's the theme of this energy this week. I almost feel like you don't care either side. You're just like, fix it. I'm gonna go do this now. You know. Virgo. All right, so I'm gonna break it down into specific groups. Group 1. Like I said just a minute ago, you can be in all of the groups, by the way, or just one of the groups. Pick what resonates. Group 1. If this is a family issue, I feel like there's someone here that causes conflict within the family, and it's all because it's like overly defensive. It's this overly defensive attitude. It's a bit of an immature attitude of like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but don't question what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't have all the information, but I know, you know? Like, if you have children in particular, I feel like they could be behaving that way. If not, this could be you or someone you're dealing with in the family that has childlike behaviors. And I feel like it stresses you out. Whether it's you doing it or someone else doing it, you might stress your own damn self out. If not, it's this other person that stresses you out. And I do feel like there is some worry about, like, well, can I actually pull that off? Or, you know, like a back and forth in your mind about it. There's an uncertainty here because someone doesn't have all of the information. So I guess if this is your group, it's best not to, like I was saying earlier, try and solve it or get in the middle of it yourself. If it's someone else. If it's you, I would say there's a message here about seeking counsel from someone who has more experience than you. Some of you, it's counseling, literally. For others of you, it's just seeking advice. So that you could get a third-party perspective on this situation. So that you can see it from all angles. Okay. So that's group 1. Also, group 1, if this isn't family, like I said, this could be within your work family, work environment. Okay. Second group, love. If this is love, if this is relationship, if this is a relationship, like an intimate relationship. For some of you, a marriage, but not all of you. I feel like there's 2 groups of you. So I had another almost spread fall out over here. So I'm actually going to go to that group now. So this is group 2. If you have a relationship that's been moving forward pretty nicely, that's bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of emotional fulfillment after a time of maybe having a lack, feeling a lack emotionally, Some of you might have went through a depression in the past, and now you have movement forward here. Okay? I feel like this is a relationship that has growth potential, where there's a more balanced, equal give and take, and I don't feel like you had that in the past. Okay, like I said, there was a lack of that there. Okay, and there was maybe even a past partner, or who you're paired with now as a past partner, that holds a lot of grudges. But I feel like regardless of the past, who cares about the past? The past is in the past. There's movement forward here. And it looks really good. It looks like not only does this person emotionally fulfill you, but they have a friendship vibe as well. Okay? And they want to offer you tangible things, not just love. Like, they want to put in the work. They want to show you with action, not just with words, not just with emotions, that they are ready to invest into this relationship. And that looks really good. Okay, so that's group 2, and that's a smaller sect of you. And that looks really, really good. Now there's a group 3 here. And for some reason, I feel like this is a larger majority than the group I just talked about. But pick what resonates. You could be in both. Some of you have a group 3, a relationship here where there was a lot of immaturity. Might even been some spying, stalking type like behavior here. Okay, and I feel like someone had a lot of options available to them. Okay, I feel like also too that there's a lot of selfish energy here. Okay, a lot of also in and out player like energy. I feel like this person's out for their own self-interest. And I've seen this show up in a few different readings, Virgo, so some of you are most definitely dealing with this as an ongoing issue. Now this week, I feel like there might be a lot of conflict here. I feel like somebody's trying to manipulate this situation here, Virgo. Okay, and they're succeeding because they're stressing you the hell out. Okay, I feel like this person, like I said, keeps a lot of options open. They might be someone who juggles more than one person at a time. Like I said, I have like a player-like energy here. And they may also pretend to be or act or behave single when they are indeed partnered, either with you or someone else. And I feel like secretly you are seeing this. You're gaining enlightenment about this week. Gaining some sort of new knowledge here about, I guess, you know what you're doing? You are, Virgos are so good at this too. Virgos love to sit back and analyze people. They're people watchers. Virgos hate not knowing everything in general. Okay, at least the Virgos I know. They're people watchers. What they like to watch is behavior. And so I feel like you have taken the silent approach with whoever this is pertaining to and watched this person's behavior. Okay? Because what you're trying to do is to get the truth, and they are not forthcoming with the truth. So you are going to tap into your Virgo spy side, the Virgo spy, and gain that information or knowledge doing what you do best, which is observing behavior. And I think what you'll find is that there's two sides to this person, two faces. And it's going to become quite evident as you watch this person, particularly this week. That's group 3. Okay, so the zodiac signs I have here that you may be dealing with: Taurus, another Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer. Possibly another earth sign like yourself, or Sagittarius are the primary zodiac signs I have here. But it's a general read, so that could just be the energy of the week. Take it as it resonates. I wish you all the very best, Virgo. Till next time. Namaste.